Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax, and good morning from Johannesburg, South Africa. Hope everybody's doing well. We're going to go over our friend Bitcoin. Currently we're sitting at 20,679. We're seeing a market cap of 391 billion. 24-hour volume 27.35 billion. Let's hop into the charts. Here we are on the 1 hour time frame. So this basically can no longer be a wave 4 pullback because it's retraced too deeply here. If we take our fib retracement from the bottom of wave 2 up to the top of wave 3, it's come all the way down to the 0.618. It happens in very, very rare cases. But usually you're looking for a bounce off the 0.5 or the 0.382. So the other scenario, which I think is more likely here, is that this was your wave 1 right here. Here's wave 1, guys. Here's wave 2. And this was your 1, 2. Here's your wave 3. You had a really small wave 4 pullback. Let me just open this up. I hope everybody's doing well. So you had a really small wave 4 pullback. That was your wave 5, and it completed the wave 3. Because as I had mentioned, even with the measurement from right here, if we take our trend-based fib extension, if that were to be your wave 1 to the bottom of wave 2, I had mentioned that the 1.618 for the wave 3 was right at 22.5K. So we hit that target. We wicked right up to that target. Right now, this wave count is looking fairly weak because this wave 4 pullback is still too deep. Unless it bounced relatively soon, if we start to break into this wave 1 high, which is currently coming in where Bitcoin is finding support right at about 20.4K. If we break into the wave 1 high, it invalidates that structure. The wave 4 cannot pull back into the wave 1. So if this is the correct structure and we're looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we would have to bounce from this level. But as of right now, this wave structure is looking quite weak and could easily be invalidated. And the alternative is that we're looking at a 1, 2, 1, 2, where we've come up, we've created wave 1, wave 2, and once again, we've had a wave 1, wave 2. You can search it up on Google if you're new to it. I don't want to go into it too deeply here, but usually a 1, 2, 1, 2 means an extended wave, which means this wave 3, this larger wave 3 here in green, could be extended if we do see that 1, 2, 1, 2 play out. We've seen a huge increase in short positions, basically 30% over the last day. So a lot of traders looking to short Bitcoin. So we may be coming down to the support of the ascending triangle. If we do that, then it does invalidate the wave count. But there is a couple things that I've been watching here. We have a potential inverse head and shoulders. Here's your left shoulder. Here's your head. So if we do bounce from this level, we also have this descending support line, previous resistance. If we start to bounce, then we could create a beautiful inverse head and shoulders and see that large breakout up to 25.4K. 3 scenarios here. The second scenario is that we come down to the support of the ascending triangle and then we see a bounce and we break out. Third scenario, we come down, we lose the support of the ascending triangle and we start to break down and come back down to 17K. But if you do see us start to bounce from this level, it could be a beautiful inverse head and shoulders that could lead to a large breakout back to the upside. But we are seeing the shorts increase, so unless we see a short squeeze, a lot of traders are looking to push the price of Bitcoin down right now. There is an alternative wave count that I wanted to go over. As I've been mentioning, I don't think the bottom is in. I think it's more likely Bitcoin comes down to about 11 to about 13K. But if the bottom were to be in, then we'd be looking at a wave 5. But there's an alternative wave count that I've been looking at here, which I'll show you on the daily. So I'm looking at this as a wave 1. This was your corrective wave 2. This was your wave 3. And right now we're going through that corrective wave 4, looking for that final wave 5. And I was able to count 5 waves within each wave. So I'm just going to use my brush here to save time. So we came down in a wave 1, wave 2, here was your wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, wave 2 correction, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, wave 4 correction, looking for that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to bring you down to that 10 to about 13K price target. I definitely think there's a high potential of this wave count playing out. Even if we were to bounce all the way up here to 25 to 28K, we could still be putting in that wave 4. If we take our fib retracement here from the top of a potential wave 2 down to the bottom of the wave 3, usually your wave 4 pullback is going to come up in between the 0.382 and the 0.5, which is right up to that 26 to 29K price target. So potentially this could be the wave structure. I think it's more likely, just looking at the S&P, I do think the stock market has one more wave down. I could be completely wrong, but if you look at what's going on in the world, we have the war, we have inflation, we basically have an economic crisis. It would make sense to me that we'd see one more wave down to take you down to that, 10 to 13K price target that we've been covering on the channel. And the bullish alternative is that the bottom is in and we're looking for the 5-wave structure to the upside. But as of right now, all of this is looking really, really corrective until we break about 23K. Once we come up and break 23K, then personally I would have more reasons to flip bullish. But as of right now, we're continuing to get rejected by about 22.4. So unless we break that level, and even if we do come up all the way up to that 26 to 28K price target, we can still potentially be putting in the wave 4. As I've been mentioning, if we do come up to 28K, everyone is going to start getting really bullish. You're going to see a lot of bullish news sentiments, and that's going to give a beautiful opportunity for the whales to push the price back down, liquidate all the long positions, get a lot of the retail traders scared, once again selling and pushing the price back down. So there's still a high chance, even if we see that beautiful push to the upside, that it's a wave 4 correction, and we're still potentially looking for that wave 5 to bring you down to that 10 to about 13 to 14K price target for our friend BTC. But in the short term here, if we are putting in a wave 4, then we do have to bounce relatively soon here, as if we continue to sell off here, it will invalidate this structure, and we could potentially be looking at a 1-2-1-2 setup, or all of this is just one huge corrective move before seeing that continuation to the downside. But we are still above the previous bull market high. Huge increase in short positions, so do keep that in mind here. If we do come down, watch for the support of the ascending triangle and a potential inverse head and shoulders if we begin to bounce. So that's basically it for this one. Big shout out to the Discord. Recently made some juicy profits trading Matic, 12% move with our leverage trade here, and locked in some juicy gains on Ethereum. 14% move from entry, locked in 25% profit. At the $10 membership, you can get my exact entries, exits, and take profits. And we also have over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. And if you want to trade with me, $4,500 over on Bybit. That's my favorite exchange for trading. And I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.